Hey, today I'm going to be talking about the article entitled The Junior High School, A Changing Views. This was article number 3 in the selection choices. This was written by Professor William M. Alexander and published by the Middle School Journal in 1995. So, one of the main points, my first point I'm going to be addressing, is that junior high was meant to be the bridge between elementary and high school. Unfortunately, this bridge is weakening over time, and junior highs are starting to resemble more of the high school instead of being that transitional period. The next point I wanted to address is the focus on early adolescent needs. Middle schools, or junior high rather, are supposed to have more freedom. They're supposed to address health education, and social and emotional support should be provided for the students. And it also should be a place where opportunities are provided to for students to explore new interests. Junior high and the middle school is supposed to provide exploratory courses to help students discover interests beyond just academics. However, increasing academic pressures sometimes limit the opportunities that students may have. In these images, you can see some small groups. This is most likely either part of a class or a club where kids get to explore interests like, let's see here, art in the middle. We've got some type of mathematics up here in the right. And my next focal point would be the need for continued general education. General education is important, your standard curriculum is important, but there also should be the need to foster love of learning, intellectual curiosity, and not just focus on the grades that kids are receiving. The new model for middle schools that was proposed in this article where that the grades like 5 through 8 should be taught with team teaching. You can see this an example in this image that is directly taken from the AMLE website. Shows teaming where these instructors can come together to discuss the students that they share across curriculum. They are able to develop the flexible curriculum that is needed and the individualized instruction that is needed to educate their students. And there's a strong emphasis on personal values. Let me get back to this. One thing that I wanted to bring into this, my personal connection, was that when I was in middle school, I felt like that environment was very familial, that the teachers discussed things with each other about myself, my classmates, in ways to better our opportunities and our experience within the school. And although I have not had the opportunity to do field experience in a true middle school environment, I will say that I imagine I imagine that those schools, like a true middle school, feels more like a family rather than just a place to take classes. And the personal connection seems pretty vital for supporting students during those important pubescent years because they are actively changing physically, emotionally, and mentally. Finally, I wanted to pose this question. As we think about the future of education, how can schools best balance academic rigor, difficulty, along with meeting the social and developmental needs of young adolescents in their charge? Thank you.